Well, let's talk about the OTA's observation. So, not really too much to put out there. We're talking about 7-on-7. But as far as Brock Purdy, he's been on fire. He actually did pretty well. The connection with Juwan Jennings is something y'all got to watch out for. So, Juwan Jennings has come in good shape. He looks a little bit faster. He's on a good start, man. He is starting off what he finished after getting ejected last season against the Cardinals. So I think you guys are in for a surprise. I think it's going to be out of the question that he's probably going to go into this season as our number one guy, regardless of Brandon Ayuk returning or not, because coming off a serious injury like Brandon Ayuk, it's going to take more than an entire season for him to come back to form. So I think Juwan Jennings is going to carry that load because Clint Kubiak even said it best that he even counts on this guy to be a number one receiver. And he's already putting the work in. So whether we give him a contract extension or any of that, that will be determined very soon. So we'll know. But then you're looking at Christian McCaffrey. He looks like he's very explosive. He looks like the old Christian McCaffrey of all, but we're talking 7-on-7. We're talking shorts and all the other stuff, man. We got to see more during training camp. But it's at least very optimistic and positive in the right direction. You are seeing the old McCaffrey in a way because he still got it. So then you look at the money that you put into Brock Purdy, man. Looks very efficient. Looks like he's putting a lot of work and he's keeping his word. So there's a lot to look into. So going into the press conference, Kyle Shanahan just looks like a happy camper. When he has that kind of attitude, that proves otherwise. A lot of the vibes are different. So last year, we had a lot of these players feeling down on themselves. This year, the energy is a little different. From a lot of reporters, from a lot of the guys in the press conference, man. It's a very different energy than what you got last year. So you're seeing a lot of players putting in some work. You're seeing that Fred Warner's leadership is going to come back. I mean, he's showing the passion. I mean, maybe last year they were just broken down and wear out, Sometimes that happens. But maybe this is what they needed to be recharged and get the energy back. So a lot of the stuff won't matter until training camp, but everybody's curious. When is Trent Williams going to come back? This is not even mandatory, man. So I think in training camp you get a better idea. I would rather get Trent Williams to train and stay in shape than actually go out there. I want to see what the other guys are going to do, even though it seems like the worst case scenario to see what you got with those other offensive linemen, but you got to see what you got. So a lot of stuff will play in. So then you look at the wide receivers. Like, I've heard a lot of buzz about Demarcus Robinson. He's made some nice plays. Then you look at a guy like Jacob Cowing. Jacob Cowing's kind of a guy that's going to surprise a lot of people. From the reports I'm hearing about, is he's actually going to make huge strides from the looks of it. Like, he's kind of added a little bit of weight and he looks a little bit more explosive than he is, So he's definitely going to be somebody we have to count on this season. Then you're looking at a rookie like Jordan Watkins. Jordan Watkins is making some noise out there. But, I mean, you want to see the offense click in with the quarterbacks, of course. But this is going to be something that Brock Purdy is going to be expected. We're going to be building around Brock Purdy, so you got to give him what he has with those weapons. I mean, Christian McCaffrey as your exposal. I mean, then you got Juwan Jennings. I mean, you got Jacob Cowan who can get a bigger role. Demarcus Robinson will have to wait until after week 3 or something. But you're at least looking at the players you're building around. So it's going to have to determine that. So we'll have to see during training camp how it plays. But it's been on a good start on OTAs, and that's what matters. So that's all I got to say, man. You know what I mean?